Hi Sagittarius, how are you? I hope things are going well in your world. Welcome, I'm Jude, and we're just going to have a look, Sagittarius, at what's been going on for you, what's the energy you've been in, and then we're going to look at the week of the 3rd of June. So, what's happening here? We've got the Four of Cups and we've got the Justice card as the energy you've been in. So there's a sense there of not particularly liking what's being offered. Maybe it's something you've overlooked before with those 3 cups sitting there. It's like it's been maybe presented to you before, but you haven't been interested or you haven't accepted it. And even now there's a sense of not wanting to accept it. You can see that little character's got their arms folded. So it feels like there's something of an emotional energy that's being put to you, but you're just like disinterested is the word. But it also feels like maybe you should have a look. You've got free will, you've got to decide what you want to do, but that's just a feeling there. And the Justice card is Libra energy, but it's also about maybe dealing with something legal or something of consequence. It's a choice or a decision that you've got to look at according to these cards. And there's a pretty weighty energy around whether you do it or you don't do it and how you go about it if you choose to. So there's a lot to factor in here, and it's like you're not really keen on what's being offered. But yeah, the feeling is have you overlooked this? Because the 3 cups is sitting underneath. It's like it's been put to you before and you've not really looked at it, is the feeling I've got. You may have, Sagittarius, that's just what I can see in these cards. And I don't think you've made the choice. It's like there's something sitting there. All right, let's have a look at the week of the 3rd of June and we'll see what the cards have got. 7 of Wands. Queen of Cups. 10 of Wands. Knight of Cups. Ooh, King of Swords, yeah. Underneath is the 8 of Wands. For some of you, it could be air travel with the 8 Wands showing up here. But 8 Wands is also a lot of opportunity coming in very quickly. So it does feel like something's going to be put to you and it's going to take a bit of a choice here. 7 of Wands is holding your boundary line. You have the skills, you've grown and evolved and led things to this point, but the 7 of Wands says, you know, you're holding the line here a bit. It's got you on your toes a little bit. But Sagittarius, it also says you have the skills to navigate this. And the Queen of Cups is potentially a water sign person around you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Queen of Cups plays it cool. She keeps her emotions contained and her cards close to her chest, and she stays in a beautiful, balanced energy. Because there's a potential here to get a little bit overwhelmed with the situation. 10 of Wands says, you know, you have a huge capacity, Sagittarius, and you can take it on. But I'm hearing that phrase, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And, you know, everything that you're carrying has worth and value and possibility and potential, but it can get a little bit overwhelming. And when we get the 10 of Wands, it's often good if we can delegate a couple of things so that we can manage, I suppose, for want of a better description. Because the Knight of Cups is about moving forward with something that feels like it's got enormous emotional value to you. It's like a passion, purpose, that you go forward with a lot of love in your heart and out into the world with something that is significant emotionally, particularly. Now, the King of Swords here is tying us back into this Justice card. because both can represent air energy, Libra particularly. Both can represent legal guidance, strategic thinking, clear communication. Because there's a lot to decide on here. All right, what will help you, Sagittarius? What will help Sagittarius? As I'm saying that, because these are general, this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but I can feel my throat chakra, so there's a feeling coming through of maybe something needs to be communicated. Yeah. Okay. So yes, definitely got another travel card showing up here. What helps? We've got the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords. It does feel like you're moving on and closing out a situation that perhaps has even been a bit of conflict here. And with that Six of Swords, it's like you move forward into a calmer emotional energy. But the World card says something comes to a completion or conclusion, as does the Death card. Something's ended here, Sagittarius, and it's being done gently and quietly and with ease and grace. And there's a sense here of not looking back. Both of these cards suggest, it's about not looking back and it's about moving forward. Gently, quietly. It's been quite a painful energy according to these cards. Remember, they're general. This may not resonate for you, but that's what I can see. And it's like you begin the energy towards the new. A lot of conflict, it feels like. And, this Four of Cups at the start could even be someone offering you an apology. But I'm not sure how you feel about that. There's a lot of thinking happening here. All right, I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit. And we've got the Seven of Wands, which is repeating. So 2 different decks of cards and the same cards come out. That's Seven of Wands, which says you can navigate this. And then we've got the Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful card. Particularly the imagery in this deck is magnificent. It's a card of emotional release and heart energy, and sometimes even a wish card. All right. I hope you have a beautiful week, Sagittarius. Bye from me, and I'll see you next week.